can see all the smells and sounds. It's amazing.
Seems like your choice is clear. A vote for Nanobot Man is a vote.
Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Shady's back, back, back. Tell your friends, friends, friends.
I can see it. I can see everything.
I have been in all your.
Hey y'all.
I didn't want to bring this up.
Hey y'all. How's everybody doing out there?
Orko is my dad, and he built my nanobot body, and he and Terry put me in the water so they could read your mind and give you breath.
Hey girl.
You are their brother.
I don't have TikTok. It isn't me. Who is it then? What's up, y'all? So I'm finally unbanned for the like 4th, 5th time in less than 2 weeks. So I'm trying to really be careful with what I post. What got me banned this last time, was my story video where I used the syringe, even though it had the cap on it and everything. Somebody reported it. I'm pretty sure TikTok will reinstate it because there was nothing wrong with the video. Like, it was literally just in like it was like me reenacting like my life, you know? But anyway, it's discouraging when you see people on this app that are literally like their tits and ass are hanging out of their clothes. And they're like 16 or 15 years old. And they're like gyrating all over the camera. But I can't post drug awareness videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really crazy. Sylvia, what's up, girl? I'm giving, look at me.
Sleep is killing everybody.
Hey, Brittany, what's up, girl? Hey, Jimmy, what's up? Y'all, go ahead and tap the screen. Give me some likes. Give me some likes. I've been watching you from the very beginning. Over on YouTube or just here on TikTok?
Mom,
Yes, baby.
you really just think forcing them to say, give me likes, is that, you really think?
Nate, tell them to give me likes.
Don't give her likes.
That's how he got the candy.
So, for those of you guys that don't know, I have a whole YouTube channel, okay? A whole YouTube channel. And if you ever find that I'm not on TikTok anymore because, like, I lose my account or something, you can find me on YouTube at Real Talk Recovery. Thanks, Aaron. Congratulations to you, too. Honey, I do YouTube. Yes, I've got I've got a channel with 8,000 subscribers on it. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that motherfucker. Okay, it took me 3.5 years just to get to that many. YouTube is so hard.
You done? Stop in.
Yes, so I'm going to make some POV videos tomorrow, you guys. And then I have a bunch of questions that people have been asking me about just meth addiction. Now, you guys know that I was a meth addict and an opiate addict. That's why I'm on Suboxone. And a lot of people, they always look at me and they're like, why are you on Suboxone if you were addicted to meth? My meth addiction was what lasted the longest. I was addicted to meth from the first time I tried drugs. So from the time I was 17 until the time I was 32 or 33. And so I was addicted to meth the whole time through. I didn't really start abusing opiates really bad until I was like 6 years into my addiction. And then it got really bad the last like 5 years of my addiction. I'm 14 and that is awesome. Congratulations, little slut. Love you. Slut laden. Hey, Stephanie, what's up, girl? Who's sharing their story next? I gotta reach out to you guys. I need y'all to tag some people that y'all want to hear. Candy, you have COVID? Did you get your vaccine? Hey, Kayla. Hey, y'all. Hey, guys. Nate wants to say hi to y'all.
Hi, you're stupid.
Okay, y'all want to hear a good story time? Here's a good story time, okay? Once upon a time before Nathaniel was born, of course, because I can't have no fun no more because I got a kid. Once upon a time before Nathaniel was born, your girl used to be a party animal. especially before I met my husband, okay? So I was trying to think about all the jobs that I've ever lost due to my addiction. And it's so funny to me, you guys, because every job I ever got that was good, I lost it because I would be so high at my job. I literally cannot go to the bathroom because my subdose. It's not because your dosage is too high. That's just what Suboxone does, man. Tacoma Boy 90210, if you listen to me, okay? My husband, he has the same issue, and he's on Suboxone also. You can lower your dose, but that's really not going to help. You need to make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. You need to be taking fiber pills, like go to Walmart or Kroger and get you a little capsules of fiber. You need to have a probiotic also, and then every night before you go to bed, you need to mix some Miralax in some water and drink it, and you'll start pooping like regular. But I'm on like 1 milligram, and I can still get backed up at times if I don't drink enough water and stuff. So it's really just the way that it's because it's an opioid. If you can't eat and you're backed up that bad, you need to go, and I'm not trying to be gross you out or anything, but sometimes, honey, you got to do some manual removing. And so if you have to, go get you some of those suppositories and pop those up in there. And then get a stimulant laxative, and that will push that all out. But then once you get it all out, then you need to make sure that you're doing the regimen, drinking all the water, doing the fiber. My little boy was compacted like that once, and this was when he was real little. He had just been born. He was probably about 2 years old, and his was backed up to where the little nuggets that I was pulling out were white. That's how long they had been up there. If you're like that, man, like I'm serious, you might have to go up in there, go fishing, or have your old lady do it. Get a spoon if you have to. I don't know. How do you feel? How do you feel, Kristen? Yeah, if it's too bad, you gotta have to go get them to shoot something up in there or something, I guess. I don't know. I've never been well, no, that's a lie. I was constipated one time real bad. And it was back in the day whenever I was doing the Roxy's. And it got so bad. I did say get a spoon. Here's the thing, Aaron. You gotta understand something. Back in the day, my sister, she had something wrong with her anus. Okay, so you know how your anus is supposed to go straight down to your hole and then the poop comes out? Well, my sister's would bend, and it did, so everything would get stuck right here. So when she was little, she would be in the bathroom crying, not being able to go to the bathroom, and I just remember I had to go in there and help her, and my mom was like, get a spoon and stick it in Vaseline. So, anyway, surgery, y'all, surgery. That's great. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, girl, hold on a second. You're just getting started. Call me. Tell me out by Thursday. I want to know how you're feeling, though. Okay, for real. Ruby, I'll tell you about some Ambien, sister. Okay, I had really weird experience on Ambien. I used to take those back in the day. Because I couldn't find anything else. So I think I had manipulated my doctor into prescribing me some Ambien. And I had this date with this guy. I can't remember his name, but we were going to the movies. So I took like 5 or 6 Ambien pills all at one time. Now, if you've never taken a bunch of Ambien, you won't know this, but when you take too much Ambien, you can't talk. You'll start stuttering. Like, I was like, it's like your brain, the connection from your brain to your mouth shuts off. And so I would be like, he took me to the movies, and by the time the movie was over, could not talk. I was stuttering so bad. That's what Ambien did to me. And I drank a whole gallon of milk in the middle of the night once too. I did that on Seroquel also. Drank a whole gallon of milk. Oh, that's disgusting. Have you guys ever drinking a whole gallon of milk? Oh, it's not good. You feel so sick afterward. Oh, it's okay, Sarah. You know, a lot of people comment about me sharing about being pregnant and addicted. And the first time I started sharing about it, which was about 2 or 3 months ago, I got so much hate. Like, it was horrible. I don't know if it's because my TikTok wound up on the wrong side of TikTok, but it was like not on the addiction side of TikTok. And so I was getting all these comments like, you never deserve to have a child. You're a horrible mother. You might as well die. It was horrible. I mean, I used to be ignorant too, and I used to think that, like, I used to look at people and say, oh my God, how can you get your kids taken away? Oh my gosh, how can you use drugs while you're pregnant? And that was because I didn't understand, like, how powerful addiction was, because I hadn't experienced it yet. You know, when I first started out, I could walk away. I could take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not pregnant. Why? No, Ruby, I'm not pregnant. Don't start that rumor, girl. I could take it or leave it, and I could go and work my job, and I wasn't like really
That's
addicted
just
like
so
I was.
cringe.
I was addicted, but I was not. There's certain levels to addiction. Okay, so when you first start out, it's like the take it or leave it level. You can like use on the weekends or use every now and then go back to your regular life, right? Then there's the level where it starts getting out of control, and you start noticing that your life is totally centered around drugs and alcohol. And then there's the like, okay, now it's totally, I'm lost, there's no turning back. And I had not been to that point yet, and so I would look at my people I knew who were getting their kids taken away, and I'm like, what is going on? Why are you getting your kids taken away? You know what I mean? And then I realized, you guys, I never thought that would happen to me. I'm going to tell you right now, me and my husband both, we never, honestly, and I'm going to tell y'all like it is, our son would have never gotten taken from us. The only reason he got taken away from us was because my snitching ass friend called DHS on us. Otherwise, he would have never gotten taken away, because he wasn't like abused or neglected or anything like that, because it was me, my husband, and my mother and father-in-law. They helped us so much. The reason my son got removed from our care is because of my friend, because she got mad at me. Now, which she did, ended up saving my life, and I'm grateful that I got sober. Of course, I'm grateful for that. But I mean, I wish it didn't have. I wish she didn't call CPS on me. I mean, nobody wants to have them in their life. It is the most uncomfortable, horrible experience you'll ever go through in your whole entire life. Do you respect your friend now that you are sober? Hell no. You know why I don't respect her, Sarah? Because she ain't even sober. She's a worse crackhead than me. See, I would have respected her if she would have gotten clean too and actually turned her life around and done different, but she did what she did to me out of spite. Now, do I have empathy for her and do I forgive her? Yes, I forgive her 100%. She calls me still to this day high out of her mind. I mean, I have a voicemail on my phone right now from 2 days ago. She's high out of her mind getting something out of the garbage to clean it up off to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't have respect for people who use the system against people because they're mad at them. Like, I think that's bullshit. Yes, she has a little girl. And so I would never do that. And that's why I'm telling you guys, I see people on this app who are calling CPS on each other. You don't do that. Like, that's uncalled for. You know, that could harm somebody's family. And their kid could, like, never see them again over some bullshit internet drama. You know what I mean?
Those guys are enforcers. They're part of a martial police formed by the ruler of the wall.
I'm guessing that's the Duke.
It's pretty complicated.
It's hard work getting your kids back.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's exactly like that. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, exactly the same.
Here's the thing, okay, you guys. I think that Child Protective Services should be a last ditch effort. Like, I would do everything I could before I would call them. because 9 times out of 10, you guys, it's not a good experience. And listen, I know it's not supposed to be fucking rainbows and unicorns, but when they come into your life and you have an addiction, which is a sickness, they're supposed to help you. They're supposed to help you be able to help yourself and then be able to take care of your kids. And it's not like that at all. It's horrible.
That's just not enough anymore. You're all too provincial and lame for me now. You're intoxicated with fame on one
My son got taken away from us 2 days before his first birthday. So it was July 2nd. His birthday's on the 4th. And then we got him back in our custody, like to where he was like staying the night and stuff, like in October or November of that same year. But we didn't get our case closed until the following year, around March. So it was about a year that it took us.
He's lucky he got away. I loved him so much.
Yeah.
Call him.
I got you a meeting with the biggest magician talent scout in the world. See, listen to what
I worked really hard to get Nathaniel back that quickly. I went immediately into detox. Like, the moment I handed my son over to them, I went straight to detox. I had the caseworker drop me off there. Yeah, Wendy, I've got 6 years sober. I had the caseworker drop me off. I stayed in the detox for 5 to 6 days, and then my husband was out here having a mental breakdown. So his dad, I'll never forget it. His dad called me at the detox, and he's like, "Neil's in Bridgeway. He crashed his car into a tree or something like that." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "He just couldn't handle being without y'all. I guess he needed to go in somewhere too." I was like, I knew he did. You know what I mean? So Neil went into Bridgeway and did outpatient. He did like a week or 2 of inpatient there, and then the rest of it was outpatient. Nothing, Sarah. He's like 100% perfect. He reads so good. He's reading at like a 3rd or 4th grade level. The other day we were reading, and he said like he says words that I don't even know sometimes. Is our Kroger order not here yet?
No, it said that it's expected to arrive at 9:15 because they had some sort of delay or something like that.
I understand, Kelly. Does it say it's still Ariel? Ariel, where have you been, girl? I have been banned since last week. I just got unbanned today. So check now and see if you can send me a message. For any of you guys that have been trying to send me messages, I've been banned for like over a week. No, Nathaniel doesn't remember any of it, you guys. He doesn't even know he got taken away. The only reason he knows is because I've told him. Kelly, I know it's hard not to use when you don't have your kids, but you got to understand something. You're never going to be able to get your kids back if you don't stop using. And so you have to use your kids being away from you as motivation to stay sober. Okay? Like, you can't even... That's why I had to go to rehab. That's why I went to rehab, because if I was just...
I'm gonna make some noodles right now. You want me to make you some noodles?
And then you need to take a shower, okay? After
You're
you get your...
gonna come, but I'll make you some noodles right now, okay? You want the beef or the chicken?
Okay, good. Good, Sarah.
They'll taste different. You like
Neil's doing good. He's right there. Hey, Neil, how are you doing?
tired.
He works for... He has a job working outside. Hey, come here. Can I ask you a question?
What?
You're learning easy at school, huh?
Yeah.
Is it easy to do the stuff that you have to do?
Yeah.
Is some of it hard?
This one thing where you're supposed to write about your teacher. But I was thinking of just writing something.
Writing something nice.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely nice.
Well, I just thought of this. Well, I didn't actually want to write it because I would get in trouble. But I was thinking of just writing about how, like how. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
How would you like? I'm not the kid who knows how to draw something about your teacher.
So you mean you had to draw pictures of the teacher?
And you had to label it.
Uh-huh.
And you had to draw a sentence.
Well, you could have drawn, like, my teacher is very nice, and you could draw a stick figure of the teacher, with some flowers around her. You're putting too much thought into it. Just draw something, you know? You could have drawn a truck with your teacher sitting in the back of it.
We eat a lot of candy.
No, yeah.
There's no calendar. Think of it like Vegas. You just go with it.
Okay, Jesus tracks. I'm afraid we have nothing to spare.
Yeah, he's good. Neil's been working outside, and he got really, really hot today and yesterday. Like really hot. Today it was like 100 degrees outside, and so he came home early because he was getting sick from the heat. It's really bad, you guys. Like, honestly, I don't know how the other mailmen that are not young, my husband's fairly young, he's like 42, 43, something like that. I don't know how the old fat guys are fucking making it out there, because Neil's skinny. I told him, I said, if I had to do that shit, I would collapse. But he's part-time, but he's been working like 7 days a week, so, or 6 days a week. It's hard because he has to work outside in the heat. But once these summer months pass, then it'll be easy because it'll be cool outside. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be so hard for him. But I think it's a combination of being on subs and being out in the heat, because he said he was sweating so bad today, and he said I was sweating so bad, and then I stopped sweating all of a sudden, and I knew something was wrong then. Oh no, Nate's watching some bad show on TV. I don't know what it is. Probably something like Rick and Morty. You watching Rick and Morty, Nate?
No, it's a different show.
Okay. Yeah, I let my kid watch inappropriate shows. Oh, I gotta show y'all the new rings I got. Are y'all wanting to see them? I want to show y'all the new rings I got. So, if y'all didn't know, yes, I was on subs when I got my son back. The state of Arkansas tried to stop me from getting my child back because I was on Suboxone. But honey, I brought the doctor, I brought the counselor, and I brought the nurses up on the stand. Okay, so I love silver jewelry. Like, silver jewelry is my favorite. So I got this little one that is, it's a blue opal. Isn't that pretty? And because here in Arkansas, they don't believe that being on Suboxone is sober like they do in other states. In bigger states, y'all, it's not even a problem. And then this one, look. You have to see it in the light. Hold on. It's called Tourmaline Moonstone. I don't know. So I get it from this company. The lady, the company is Bella Ruby Jewelry on Instagram. And she'll do these like sales and stuff. Yeah, Kristen, I do. That's the hardest part, I think. That's what I would be worried about more than the physical withdrawals. But I hope not, girl. You might be out. You might be okay. Don't think about that stuff, okay? What you need to be doing, I don't know if you're doing this or not, but you need to be like involved in some hella fucking good therapy, and you need to be like involved in some kind of recovery group thing, okay? So like I didn't do it today because Neil got sick, but I do like Zooms once a week with my friends and stuff here on Patreon, and it's just like a small group of people. But if you can find like a group like that, it would really, really be beneficial for you, okay? Because that's going to have people in there that you can talk to that are going through the same thing that you're going through. And I think that's what a lot of you guys need, is just somebody to lean on that knows what you're going through, so that way you don't feel so alone. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. And also, I know it's really hot outside right now, But like if you can get outside and walk for like 10 minutes just to sweat a little bit, that will help you too, because you're trying to get all those toxins out of your body. You know, I was so proud of myself for getting down to 1 milligram, and then I get these comments like, good luck coming off that. It was the hardest thing I ever did. And it's like, you guys, I don't think people understand. Like, I've been tapering for so long, I really don't think it's going to be that hard because I've been tapering for so long. But even if it is, like, I really think that it is, like, each person is so different. Some people make withdrawal so much worse than what it is. Hey, Maggie. And they don't have to make it like that, you know? And so, I hope that it's not that bad for me. But, you know what? If it is, it'll be alright. If it is, I'll be okay. I've been through worse in my life. You know what I mean? I have definitely been through worse. I've been through benzo withdrawal. I've been through alcohol withdrawal. I've been through cold turkey benzo withdrawal, cold turkey methadone withdrawal.
Oh, hey, our food is here.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Our food just showed up.
I'm just a lot older now, you know, so that's the thing I worry about, because I'm older and my body doesn't bounce back like it used to, you know. But it really is a mindset thing, you guys. Like, you got to be mind over matter, okay? Like, if you're constantly thinking, oh, I'm not going to make it, I'm going to fail, then that's what's going to happen. I used to laugh at people on the internet because I used to watch girls that would say things like, you can manifest anything you put your mind to, blah, 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 right? And it was always girls that were like perfect, with their hair perfect, skinny bodies, BBLs, liposuction, all that shit. Well, bitch, you didn't manifest that shit. You went and got it done by the surgeon, you know? But I want to tell you guys through my own experience, I'm just a regular girl. I'm not no perfect, pretty skinny girl. And I am telling you, man, that when I started changing my attitude and my mindset to a more positive mindset, it really helped me a lot. It really, really did. Oh yeah, Reagan, I wish I could do that now, girl. That would be amazing. See, I think that you could maybe not manifest $1 million, but you might be able to manifest like a job to where you could get to $1 million. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm more of your, hey Carla, I'm more of your, like, you can relate to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's totally normal, the sneezing. Oh yeah, Rachel, for sure. I used to love that shit. I used to bury my face in the cushions and go like this. Feels good. Those were the good old days when I could use drugs and not have to lose everything in my life. If I didn't lose shit in my life, I would probably still be using drugs. But, you know, I lost everything and my life went downhill really quickly. So, well, no, it didn't really go down quickly, but quick enough, okay? So, stay away from drugs. They're not good for you. You'll regret it in the long run. Oh, my husband's doing amazing. He's got 8 months sober. He just celebrated on the, or he'll be no, he celebrated on the 21st, 8 months. He's been doing really good. Honestly, you guys, my husband he can do really good a lot. Like, he was sober for 3 years when we first got sober. Then he relapsed, and then he got sober for another 1.5 years, and then he relapsed this last time. And that's what his MO is. Like, he'll do really, really well for like a couple of years and then fall off track. So I'm not worried about him. I know he can get the time, you know. I'm worried about him maintaining it. You know what I mean? That's where it matters, you know? Like anybody can get sober, it's can you stay sober? You know? Can you stay sober? Because that's where the real work comes in, staying sober. Tomorrow I'm doing my makeup and I got some new eyeshadows in. I gotta show y'all. Oh, they're so pretty, dude. You're gonna be so excited. Hold on. I got all these new eyeshadows in. So we'll be able to do a green look, a blue look, and a purple look, and then maybe an orange look too. I'm excited. I really want to do this purple because it's like, it's the coolest fucking purple. It's like a grape color. I'm excited. I know some of y'all are like, who cares? But I think it's so cool. Yes, I got these ones from Menagerie Cosmetics. If y'all are not like buying single shadows from like indie brands, you're totally missing out, dude. There's some really cool ass shadows on there. And then I'm sending this one to one of my girlfriends. It's like really pretty. Do y'all remember that purple eyeshadow look I did the other day? I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. And I had that pop in the in my inner corner. That was this. I got 2 of them by accident. So I'm gonna send her one. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. And you know what? It's really discouraging because I know that it's people that just don't like me that are reporting my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's trying to get me taken off this app. You know, but we're not going to let that happen, honey, because if you guys, listen to me. If you guys ever see me missing, okay, go to my backup account, Addicted to Crime. Okay, go to my backup account, Addicted to Crime, and I will send you guys the email to send TikTok. Who are you talking about, Trippy? I'm married, honey. Who are you talking about? I know, it is, Eddie. I know. It sucks. I mean, the problem, you guys, it's TikTok's problem, though, because TikTok, what they do is they allow people to report your content, right? And instead of Addicted, the #2 crime here on TikTok. That's my backup account. They allow people to report your videos, and instead of investigating them first, they just take the video down and give you like a strike against your channel. And they should investigate it first, you know what I mean? And then they would know that it doesn't violate community guidelines. But instead, they just, I don't know if it's bots or what. I'm pretty sure it's just bots. It's not a human person. They need human people to go in and do these like checks. Yes, you're guilty until proven innocent. So like the video that I got banned for, it's still like banned. And I appealed it 3 days ago, going on 4 days ago. It's not that Eddie, it's not that I share inappropriate stuff. It's that I share stuff that's like so brutally truthful that people are uncomfortable hearing it. Like the video that I got banned for this last time was a video that I put up about my addiction and shooting up. And I almost got banned for, hold on. I almost got banned for, you know that video I put up with the girl who she was shooting in her pinky finger and it showed her finger was black? She messaged me, Fentanyl Fairy messaged me, and she's like, you better take that video down because TikTok just banned me for having it up on my channel. And it was her video. And so I went ahead and hurried up and deleted it. But it was literally just, it didn't show any drugs. It didn't show syringes, nothing. It was her telling the story of how she had to get her pinky finger amputated because of her addiction. Hey, Mackenzie, what's up? So, and the reason I put that video up, hey, Andrea, I was just talking to everybody about eyeshadows. I thought about you. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I was trying to put that video up, you guys, because I wanted people to see, like, if you are using a needle, you need to be being careful, and you need to know how to properly inject. You know what I mean? I mean, how many of you guys can say that you took the time to learn how to properly inject when you started learning? Not me. And so, since these people that I know they're using drugs, and I know they're on TikTok, so I want to put up stuff that can help them. You know, every now and then I get a comment like, "Oh, you're helping people use." It's like, no, you guys, they were already using. I'm just trying to help them stay safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not helping them use. I'm helping them stay safe. Thanks, Carla. I appreciate that. I'm trying to do better. I always get, you know, the harm reduction people always jump my ass because they say I don't do it good. But I'm learning. I'm learning little by little. I think that I'm the best person to talk to somebody that's still using, because I know what it's like. I've been there, and I'm not going to judge that person at all, you know. And so that's why I try to let people know here on my TikTok, like, if you're still using, it's okay. You can come hang out with us. Nobody's going to judge you. That kind of thing, you know. Every now and then we get somebody that comes in that's like trying to like sell drugs and stuff. But we don't want you to do that now. I don't mind if you're using still, but I don't want you to promote the you know, negativity or drugs. I try not to be. I'll tell you this, I used to be super duper hardcore about like 12 steps and stuff. And back then, I think I was probably, people looked at me judgmentally because I was like kind of psycho about it. But then I realized that my approach was like pushing people away. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. A lot of people in like 12-step fellowships that are super rigid in their beliefs, like, I don't think they realize that they're pushing away a lot of people being in that one way of thinking. And so I realized that about a year after I got sober and I was helping people, and I was like, I got to do something different. I have to change my delivery, you know? I do, Joey, I do. I remember it. Yes, I did, Mackenzie. I got my shot. I get my second shot on September 3rd. But I need to do, we have a lot, this is what I want to do tomorrow. So tomorrow I need to go through all of my son's clothes and get rid of the stuff that doesn't fit him, because he has so many clothes that they don't even fit anymore. And so I need to do that tomorrow. I have a lot of stuff that I need to just do around this house, but I haven't been doing it because I've just been, I don't know, I've been in a weird mood. I was fucking crying the other day. That's how upset I was. I was calling all my friends from TikTok. It will be, because Nate is growing so fast. Like, honestly, he's got a badunkadunk. I'm like, where'd you get that from? Because you didn't get it from me. Your mom's got a flat booty. No, it doesn't bother me. I was like, he's just getting thick. I mean, not he's probably only about 50 or 60 pounds, you know. I slept, y'all. I slept Saturday and Sunday damn near through the whole days. And it was like, part of it was because I was depressed, because I know this might sound ridiculous, but like, I really enjoy doing live streams. I mean, you could take away everything else and just let me live stream and I'll be happy as a clam, because it gives me interaction with other people. You know, I'm here by myself a lot because my husband's at work and my son's at school. And so having the interaction with other people is important to me. And you know, the way things are going in the world, like, I just can't go out and be around a bunch of people right now, because it's just not a good time right now. A lot of stuff is going on, a lot of crazy stuff too. Have you guys been seeing like all the people who are just being like super racist and stuff? I've been seeing a bunch of that lately. Yeah, I worked my ass off for this account, you know. This, honestly, you guys, when I came on to TikTok, I had a goal, and my goal was to reach 100K by December of this year, and hopefully I'll make it. And the reason why I want to make it is because I want to... A lot of people that make it, it's so discouraging, because they just make it because they make videos that are super sensationalized and they don't really care about helping people. But I like actually help people and make videos, and so I want to, you know, I want my account to grow so I can help people and connect with more people. But it'll get there on its own time. I just stay consistent. Hey Nate. Are you ready to get in the shower?
No, I'm eating.
Okay, eat your food, then you gotta get in the shower. I didn't realize like what a huge platform and what a huge audience was here on TikTok, because I would have came here a long time ago. I was on YouTube and I had just gotten so used to it on YouTube that I was just over there, you know, but then I came here and I was blown away. Like, I can make a video here and have like 400 comments on it, whereas I'd make a video on YouTube and have like 13 comments on it. And this is just unbelievable how many people are on this app. Like, it's 24/7 all the time, growing. And so, yeah. You know what I've noticed though, you guys? It's a lot of kids that are like 14 years old are reaching out to me about being addicted to drugs. And I'm honestly so fucking sad, because 14 years old, like, they can't go to rehab. They would have to go to an adolescent mental health place. They can't, there's no rehabs for 14-year-olds. Yeah. Y'all, you guys don't understand. I get messages from 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, and 14-year-olds here on this app. It's so bad. And I don't know what I tell them, you know, that I'll be there to support them, but the best thing I can do is tell them to talk to their moms and dads, you know, because I can't do anything. Yes, it shows me that they can't reach out to their parents, you know, so they're reaching out to somebody like me. If you don't feel like you can reach out to your parents, then you can reach out to your teacher or a guidance counselor. But you need to reach out to someone if you're struggling with addiction and you're that young. I didn't start using drugs until I was 17, you know, so I was already kind of old enough to make my own choices. But, you know, if you're that young, you need to tell somebody, because you can get help. Get help while it's still, you know, not too late. Hey, Joe, what's up? A lot of people message me, a lot. It's kind of overwhelming sometimes, because I want to answer everybody, but it's like, damn. Good job, 13 days, congratulations. But anyways, I'm going to get off here, you guys, and get Nate ready to get in the shower and get ready for bed. I'm back. I got to get some speakers for this week, so hopefully I'll have somebody coming on tomorrow night with me. Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm praying for your healing. Also, somebody asked me to make some videos about grieving and recovery. Is that something you guys want me to make videos about? Does anybody have, yeah, I'm usually on, well, Joe, I was banned last week, babe. That's why I wasn't on last week. Grief and recovery, and then I gotta think about some other stuff. Like, a lot of people ask me stuff about how to deal with like a significant other that's getting high. And I'll tell you guys this from the bottom of my heart, loving someone that has addiction is 10 times harder than being an addict. It's 100% the hardest thing I've ever been through in my whole entire life. Like, loving someone who's struggling with addiction. It was so hard. It's so hard. Trauma. Like, what kind of trauma? Like, trying to heal from trauma that you had when you were in your active addiction and now you're in recovery? Oh, did y'all know that I made snitching on your addiction shirts? I sure did. I'll put them in my bio, but you can go to bonfire/Real Talk Recovery and you can find them on there. It's, they say Real Talk Recovery on the front pocket, just small, and on the back it says, keep snitching on your addiction. They're cute. You can get baseball tees with the like 3/4 length sleeve, or you can get just solid regular t-shirts. But I thought that was something that was kind of cool to do. And then of course, all the money that I raised from selling those shirts will go into the pot that we have. We have $220 saved so far. So it goes into the pot to help somebody pay for their first month's sober living rent, just so y'all know. So you can find the link on my Addicted to Crime, but I'll put it here on this one too, okay? So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow though. I'm going to get off here and relax and just chill out with my boy and get my other little boy in the bath. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'll be on tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night, y'all.